I'm the best ever. I'm the most brutal and vicious and most ruthless champion there's ever been. There's no one can stop me. I'm the best ever. There's never been anybody as ruthless. I'm Sonny Liston. I'm Jack Dempsey. There's no one like me. I'm from Nairclaw. There's no one that can match me. My style is impetuous. My defense is impregnable. And I'm just ferocious. I want your heart.
Landing these. Oh, nice uppercut by Buster Douglas. Look at this. He's not.
En 1990, Mike Tyson n'était pas seulement le champion incontesté des poids lourds, mais aussi le boxeur le plus redouté de la planète. Personne ne semblait capable de le battre. Il écrasait ses adversaires avec facilité, combinant vitesse, puissance et agressivité de manière dévastatrice. L'idée que Tyson puisse perdre était impensable. Mais son prochain adversaire ne semblait pas représenter une menace réelle. James Buster Douglas, un poids lourd talentueux mais irrégulier, arrivait dans ce combat en tant que grand inconnu. Personne ne pariait sur lui. Les experts le considéraient comme un adversaire de plus sur la liste des victimes de Tyson. Pourtant, Douglas avait quelque chose que personne n'attendait, de la motivation. Sa mère, la personne la plus importante de sa vie, était décédée quelques semaines plus tôt. Et en son honneur, il était déterminé à accomplir l'impossible. Le combat eut lieu le 11 février 1990 au Tokyo Dome au Japon. Pour Douglas, c'était l'opportunité d'inscrire son nom dans l'histoire. Pour Tyson, juste un jour de plus au bureau. Dès le coup de gong, Tyson attaqua avec son agressivité habituelle, se déplaçant rapidement et cherchant à fermer la distance. Mais quelque chose était étrange. Douglas ne semblait pas intimidé. Il bougeait avec confiance, utilisant son long jab pour tenir Tyson à distance. Contrairement aux autres adversaires, il ne se laissait pas acculer. Bien que Tyson ait réussi à placer quelques coups au corps, Douglas répondait avec des combinaisons précises.
Of the United States, with the exception of Tony Tucker, who Mike won the IBF title from the U.S., and Mr. Uchiha from Japan. Whether he can sustain this, of course, Mike hasn't can't hold Mike up. Mike will dispose of him early. That right hand got through. And one thing noticeable right away here is it tagged him yet with a big blow. Look at them as they exchange here in round one. Backing up, and when he gets in tight, he's not just hanging on to Mike. It's about the heads coming together. You saw Mike's head, things that you're hoping for. But honestly speaking, as that big lunging left hook come right in the cheek there of Buster Douglas. You see what he got Mike. Mike may have taken it on the glove there, but Buster is here to fight. He listened to over the years that, I think sometimes you get too close to him. Against the guys he won the title from, like Trevor Berbick and what nobody else has been able to do, can he actually ever back Mike going? Up to the closing seconds of this, the first one. Wow! With the right hand, he's back and answers it with a wild.
Douglas commençait à montrer quelque chose que personne n'avait réussi contre Tyson. Il imposait son rythme. Avec son jab précis et sa mobilité, il frustrait le champion. Tyson tentait d'esquiver et de placer son crochet du gauche, mais Douglas le contrait proprement. La surprise était visible sur les visages de l'équipe de Tyson.
Midway through the second round, probably would be scored more even by the judges. Now the problem is the judges don't see those statistics. This is as good as, now let's see if Buster can hang on and keep him off. Instead, it's Buster coming back. You've seen it so many times before. Of course, Mike at any time lands that big shot. Douglas, even in the fight against Tony Tucker, which was a real tough fight, Buster probably scored the first round even in the second round in favor of Buster Douglas. See Mike much more aggressive. He grabs on and holds. You see right there? And that prevents Mike fight than we ever dreamed of here in Tokyo. But just still, as I said, let's see how it goes here in round three. Mike looks like he's got the adrenaline flow going. At last July was felled in the first round.
Hey, don't do that.
By Mike Tyson.
Le combat ne ressemblait plus à une formalité pour Tyson. Douglas, confiant, commençait à combiner son jab avec des droites qui atteignaient le visage du champion. Tyson, bien qu'il lançât toujours des coups puissants, ne parvenait pas à imposer son rythme habituel. Pour la première fois depuis longtemps, quelqu'un le surpassait en vitesse et en précision.
You heard about Buster Douglas' mom passed away a short time. Watch that head, Mike, when you come in. I said Larry Rezadio, he's the Judge Gibbons, and of course the death of custom out a good left hook to the body that forget. And Buster has that history of to get through the first round, and that's why Don King has brought the show on the road. Look at Buster landing. Thought we might not see. Hey, there's a grazing right hand gets through. The left hand. We're actually talking about Octavio Moran. Oh, an uppercut got through that. They tell me again, interesting information that Octavio Moran with the hand. Closing seconds now as the bell ends. Fight of it through the early going and then catch up with him in the later rounds with a big shot. If that's the
Douglas continuait d'appliquer son plan parfait, garder la distance, utiliser son jab et exploiter chaque ouverture. Tyson, frustré, tentait d'imposer sa force, mais il recevait des coups chaque fois qu'il s'approchait. Une droite puissante de Douglas fit sentir à Tyson la puissance de son adversaire. La foule de Tokyo commençait à comprendre que ce combat n'était pas comme les autres.
All the world telecasts we've done that have a little bit of swelling and puffiness by that left eye. See the jab followed by the right hand at this stage in Mike's young career. Giants play baseball most of the time, and again their philosophy may be to try to wear this big guy down, but at this stage, notice another thing about Buster, some pretty good hand speed. Can he keep that left going? Well, see, there's a right hand that gets through. Big fights, and you see, oh, there's Mike missing that big left. Mike and his crowd of some 35,000 on hand here, enjoying what they certainly didn't, and all of a sudden the big fella executes it. See him bounce ahead. And look at this, the first two big shots and 3 and 4 shots landed, and this he's able to slide back. A lot of that has to do with the height and reach that he has. Because they're the tallest guys that I can recall him fighting. You see that punishing body shot, the ability to tie Mike's hands up. For some reason, Mike just doesn't.
Tyson réussit enfin à réduire la distance et à placer quelques crochets qui firent vaciller Douglas. Mais au lieu de paniquer, le challenger résista et répondit par une combinaison rapide qui repoussa le champion. La confiance de Douglas grandissait à chaque seconde qui passait.
Filled with confidence as we go to round number 5. You know, I might win 10 rounds and, I suppose, not intimidated at all. Now, you see what I mean about Mike Goff yet? And that will be an indication. Mike never used to be hit as much as he's been hitting this. I actually have Douglas winning 2, 3, and 4. And look, any place near Mike, they just tied him up and it made for a lackluster fight. Buster Douglas with Tyrell Biggs, that Mike, when he decides to pick up the pace, can do it. And don't ever forget that. Wow, that's a great thing. Oh, big right hand landed that time. Mike wants to drag this into some later rounds, but there was a real good right hand. He's winning the 5th round handily. And this is the 5th round landed by James Buster Douglas. Not if 2, 3, or 4, Mike you saw landed that big left hook, and then he goes headhunting with the right hand, and that's what Aaron Snow has the midway portion of the. There's the ability of Buster Douglas again. You have graze the chin of Buster Douglas, and Douglas answering with loaded up.
Le visage de Tyson commençait à montrer les marques du combat. Un de ses yeux enflait et sa mobilité n'était plus la même. Douglas, avec un jeu de jambes impeccable, continuait à le punir avec son jab. Les commentateurs et le public n'en revenaient pas. Tyson était en train de perdre clairement les rounds.
Again, you see the jab. Definitely get the idea that Douglas is saying, hey, I can beat Tyson. He's not so. Mike Tyson, he still has thunder in both hands. And you get the idea now that the adrenaline's landed, but Buster's been able to gobble him up. See, that one just the way the fight's going to this point, you at least have to begin. How dangerous can he be? I don't know. But I'll tell you one thing, there's the Mike off. And more often than not, he's landed. Oh, look at this shot. Things have come very easy for him so far. Now he's so tough. And when a fighter believes in himself, and into 1986 when he was fighting a very tough time of it against James Buster Douglas. The possibility of an upset, because I have Buster considerably out in front of him. Doesn't seem to hurt Buster. He's in great shape, there's no question about it. Look at him put some stage here. Mike can land a big shot and end this fight.
Tyson tenta de reprendre le contrôle en lançant des coups avec toute sa puissance, mais Douglas le reçut avec des combinaisons précises. Une droite en pleine mâchoire fit reculer Tyson, une chose rare. Le champion était en grand danger.
This is his night and all of that sort of stuff, but of course one big shot from Mike Tyson can end all that speculation. More often than not, he's landed. Oh, look at this shot inside by Mike that time. Doesn't seem to hurt Buster. He's in great shape, there's no question about it. Look at him pushing Mike off. Buster has got the confidence of perhaps round of the fight to this point. Nice shot inside.
Alors qu'il semblait que Douglas avait un contrôle total du combat, Tyson sortit son arme la plus puissante. À quelques secondes de la fin du round, il plaça un uppercut du droit dévastateur qui envoya Douglas au tapis. Le public explosa. Douglas tomba, mais il se releva. Il se remit sur ses pieds juste avant la fin du compte de 9. Le round se termina avec Tyson cherchant à l'achever, mais la cloche sonna, sauvant Douglas. Le combat venait de basculer. Douglas pourrait-il encore tenir?
And if Buster was out of gas in the early going of this round, he's expected us to be in. Look at these shots just loading up by 7 rounds, and he's already something special going tonight. Tokyo, Japan. I'm Bob Sheridan. You're watching the heavyweight championship of the world. Mike Tyson plays, and the punch stats that's relayed to me, but by the same token, they've got two. Mike Tyson. It right there, right on top of it, just as I say it. Wow, with the right hand. Looking for that all night. Oh, that's a nice uppercut that time. The drops Buster Douglas. The count's up to 2 and 3 and 4. His eyes from where I'm sitting look fairly clear. It's up to 7 and 8 up. Yes, he does. All right. And the bell ends the 8th round. Different angle. Look at the head snap and the perspiration fly.
Malgré avoir été à 2 doigts du chaos, Douglas revint avec plus de détermination que jamais. Il surprit Tyson avec une combinaison rapide qui le fit vaciller. Le champion, encore sonné par l'effort du round précédent, ne parvenait pas à retrouver son rythme. Douglas, voyant l'opportunité, le poussa contre les cordes et le frappa avec précision.
One big shot again. He's down to come down than he did in 7 and 8 in his history. When he might be watching and giving him just down, he comes with the uppercut. Somehow or other, Buster's throwing shots back. Look at this. It's that big right hand, but Mike takes it on the gloves, and he backs off Mike again with the left. Wild with the right hand is Buster. He's got it back together in the late portion here. Raising left hand, chopping right, misses. Uppercut. Buster down. Look at Mike actually grasping to hang on. Mike missing the shots. Point in round 9, and I expected Mike. Look at that. Did he buckle the legs of Mike? I don't know. He caught him again. Buster fights back strong. And now he can't get careless. Look at this. Who would ever have expected this? His mind is willing. Are his legs still? I haven't seen Mike in this kind of trouble before. Look at Mike. And this is a big surprise. All right, there's the bell. Ending the 9th round. Trying to get those arms free. Bangs the body back.
Douglas, avec une confiance inébranlable, sortit décidé à finir le combat. Dès la première minute du round, il plaça une combinaison dévastatrice. Une droite propre, suivie d'un uppercut brutal et d'une autre droite qui envoya Tyson au sol.
Look at this, as the referee was breaking them. Mike misses the uppercut. Buster not intimidated, he wants to keep it going. And according to my scorecard, he almost needs to. He can sustain through the 10th round. Oh, right as Buster's landing these. Oh, nice uppercut by Buster Douglas. Look at this. He's knocked Mike Tyson down for the first time in his career. Mike Tyson, it's up to 7 and 8. He's not gonna make it.